welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute, so if you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Stephanie, and this is From Arrows to Warriors. Our warriors are ages 10, 6, and 4. And we are a homeschooling and a blended family, and hopefully in the future we're going to be a homesteading family. On this channel you're going to find more homeschooling than pretty much anything else at this point until we get our homesteading started. Once we get that started, then we'll get moving along here in the channel, but it is in preparation because it's coming. But anyways, let's jump into the video. I have been all over the place, literally. We have lived in Dallas, Georgia. We sold our home. We were living in Caiman, Georgia. And then, well, just the kids and I, while my husband Joshua is living here in a camper with our friends. And then we are now renting a home in Powder Springs, Georgia. And we're still settling in, as you can see. Suitcases over there. You can tell my mattress is on the floor. So we are just kind of scrambled, but I've gotten all my curriculum in finally. So I did want to go ahead and do some videos to show you what we're using for this year. So grab you a cup of coffee, like my mug. Isn't it pretty? Dollar General, y'all. Dollar General. I may have shown it before. But let's get started. I'm going to do this video today just on our homeschool math. I am going to break this up into a couple of videos because if I did one video, we'd be here for about an hour, and who's got time for that? So this video, like I said, is just math, and I'm just going to be going over the math that I'm using for Caiman and Malachi, my 6 and 4-year-olds. Now, Lana's is a little bit different because she is my bonus daughter, so we share the homeschooling journey with her mom, and we have not discussed what we're going to do with her just yet. We are probably going to do more online teaching textbooks is what we used last year, so that's probably what we're going to do with her again for math. So this is, again, just for the boys. Now, Caiman is technically first grader if you want to go by public school rules. He is 6 years old going into the first grade, and Malachi will be 5 in October, so technically he wouldn't be starting kindergarten until next year according to public school system. But we're not public school. We're not, and that's okay. So what I'm going to show you now is we're advancing a little bit. Caiman has, like, we've done some assessments on him, and he has actually tested on 3rd grade math. But I didn't want to jump ahead 2 subjects. Now, during the summer and at the end of our kindergarten year, he was doing 1st grade math with Easy Peasy. And if you need just a cheap, good curriculum, Easy Peasy is the way to go. It is free online, and it is $7, $8 for the book, and you don't need the teacher's manual. It gives you step-by-step and the kids book, the textbook, and if you need more information, you can go online where it's free and use that. So that's awesome. So we covered 1st grade, and so I figured we'd go ahead and we're going to take him up to 2nd grade. Malachi, we are starting in kindergarten. He is going to go ahead and go through kindergarten because he did go through kindergarten with Caiman last year. And he learned a lot more than I expected him to by doing his preschool things and actually just listening. He listened way more than I expected. But for math, we are using Masterbooks. And I am super excited about Masterbooks. Masterbooks is also fairly inexpensive. And it is Christian based, and it's also just to the point, no Common Core, which that's the goal. And it's just here and done. So I'll give you a little bit of flip through. So for Caiman, it is level 2, lessons for living education. Let's go to, all right, so lesson 11 is introducing measurements, inches, feet, review, time, and shapes. Can you see? There we go. That's better. So it gives you a little bit to read to them about what you're going to be learning. And then it just breaks down the pages. So it gives you the activities to do. And I know it's backward. No, it shouldn't be backwards. We're not. I don't have it mirrored. I don't even know what I'm doing today. But anyway, it gives you the problems for them to do. Measure the pencils, teacher's hand, your foot, your arm. Using your ruler, draw lines from the star to the links listed below. And it gives them 5 inches, 2 inches, 6 inches, 4 inches. So they have to use a ruler for that. And like, that's all they do for day 1. This is it. 1 day, a whole second day. So it's very short to the point, and that's what I like about it. Because again, I do have, 50% of the year, half of the year, I have 3 kids that I'm teaching. The other half I only have 2, but it's every other month type deal. And so it's easier with multiple kids, that it's something that I can say, okay, here's what you're going to do today. Give the instructions and let him do it. And he's to the point to where he can do that. And for Malachi, it's level K. My ring light's showing up. So let's find a lesson for him. Okay, so lesson 11 is number of the week and position words. So first, second, third. And I mean, and the story with this one, and this is what I like about it, because it involves God in everything. It just starts out with the Lord our God. The Lord is one. And it goes on telling you about what the pastor is saying about who the Lord is, and the order that God comes in. And I love that. So then it goes for activity for 1 day. The number 1, spell out the number 1, count the pumpkins, and then talk about positions such as in, on, beside, first, second, and third. We're going to do all of that in this entire lesson. So that I absolutely, and it's got a lot of critical thinking exercises in there, and I love it. I love it so much. It's just so, here it is, do it. It'll take 10 minutes and you're done with math for the day. And I don't think I brought the pens, no. All right, so that's the curriculum, period. That's it. Now, what I have right here to show you next is just some extras that I bought. These, they're fairly big. They came in a pack at Target with all of these for $3. And they're wiped clean. It was supposed to come with, or you're supposed to also, it suggested you buy a cover to put on them. Mine didn't have it, so we're just gonna have to wipe them clean, and clearly it didn't wipe clean enough because I didn't clean it, I just wiped it. But it's got a multiplication chart, multiplication equations, value, addition equation, addition chart, subtraction chart. I mean, it's got all of these, and the kids can use them and reuse them, and it can be used for all 3 kids, and that's what I loved about it. And it was $3. And then this comes in a pack of 4, but I'm just going to show you these 2 right now because these do our math right now. It is the Magic Ink books. So this one is addition of subtraction and numbers 0 through 100. And it comes with the special pins. Like I said, I didn't bring them in here. I'll show the pins in the literature video. So you go through, when you open it up, it's giving you things to solve, and you use the pen and you write, and then the ink disappears. Isn't that cool? It will just completely disappear. So you can reuse them over and over. And it did come with multiple ink refills so that you can refill them and keep on going. So same thing for the numbers 0 through 100, gives you the numbers, you just trace them and practice your writing. These are more for Malachi than Caiman. Caiman has really great handwriting for a 6-year-old boy. So these are definitely all mainly for Malachi. And then this is just for fun because this is some critical thinking, and they have to work on balance, which is math/science. But they love this so much. All 3 of them can sit for 20, 30 minutes just working on that. And it's just so much fun. But anyways, that's it. That's all I have. That is what we're doing for our math. It's not a ton. It's not going to take us long at all. We are just going to keep it simple and fun this year. I'm still trying to figure out the schedule that we're going to have for this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to do everything every day like I did last year, or if I'm going to take days and trade them out. But I do know 1 day a week, we're going to have game schooling. So instead of pulling out our workbooks, we're going to pick a game that goes with the subject. So if it's history that day, we'll pick a history game. If it's math that day, we'll pick a game that involves math. If it's literature that day, we'll pick something that involves them reading with critical thinking involved in it. So we're going to do that 1 day a week. That's just going to be games for the day, and that's going to be our schooling for the day. And I'm really, really excited about that because I have a lot more math games than I thought I did. But anyways, yeah, that's all, y'all. If you love this video, then watch for the next ones, because I'm going to have the other subjects. We're going to have Bible subjects, science subject, literature, and our unit study for the year. So be on the lookout for those coming soon. Until then, see y'all next time. Bye.